Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel called Dirty 30s. So anyway, my first video, I just want to take the time to do a quick voiceover to say, I know that I move my eyes a lot when I am talking. It is a very bad habit. It's because when I am thinking of what to say, I look about like around my head. I'm looking over to the side because I'm trying to form my vocabulary. I'm trying to form my words. So just be very patient with me. And I know my eyes are super distracting, but there was no way I was going to keep recording a video trying to keep looking straight from like I can't stop it. It's just a really, really bad habit. Also, I have herbs palsy in my arm. So yes, I do hold the items very weird. And yes, I talk a lot. So if you go down to the description or inside the comments box, I will tell you where the video for the shampoos start. Also, I am dyslexic. So some of the words I did read wrong. Okay? Okay. Really fast, so try to keep up. My first video is going to be on seborrheic dermatitis. It's going to be on the shampoos that I use. So I have locks. I've had these locks for about 1.5 years. And I have seborrheic dermatitis. So the hardest hairstyle to have with this condition. So basically the sticky yellow flakes get stuck all in my locks. It's here. It's on the back of the nape of my neck, and I have a patch here in the center of my head. I've had it all my life. When I was younger, my mom said I had cradle cap really bad. Then as I got older, and she would slap grease in my head, which did no favors, which didn't mean no favors. And she just kept slapping grease in my head. So I went to a dermatologist not that long ago because I noticed that I had locks before this. I was balding from scratching so bad. And she was like, oh, you have seborrheic dermatitis. So I did get a medical shampoo, and I also did get a steroid oil. I just went back recently, and the steroid oil, they upped it and gave me like some type of steroid liquid. Oil did help my scalp a lot. Like it cleared. My seborrheic dermatitis was worse than this. My hair was coming out. And it wasn't just from me scratching. It was from the scabs and stuff in my head, and my scalp was pussing. It was if you can afford to go to a dermatologist to get the steroid oil, definitely do it. So right now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to talk about some things that I use when our scalps overproduce oil. So while it's overproducing oil, it causes our scalps to produce a fungus. With the fungus comes the yeast, or with the yeast comes the fungus. Either way around, it's yeast and fungus in our scalps. So that's why our scalps are flaring and shedding, and we're getting that dandruff. Don't click out of the channel and don't knock it till you try it. But I was using Monistat yeast infection cream. Yes, ladies, if you're a woman, you know what this is. It's for yeast infection. You put it in other places that is so you put it on your scalp, it's not going to do anything to you. You're literally inserting it in your body. So don't knock it, me putting it on my scalp. It actually really helped, because if you think about it, SD is overgrowth of oil, which is making yeast overgrowth. And what is Monistat? Monistat kills yeast. It's a yeast infection cream. So I would grease my scalp with Monistat. And I'm not going to lie, it gave me a headache sometimes at night. But it did make the flakes stop. This is before I thought about using my insurance. So that's just a tip. So another thing is, you should never oil your scalp. I know I keep calling the yeast and fungus two different things, but after I just went on Google and looked everything up, I just realized I guess the yeast is the fungus. So they're the same thing. Sorry. When you oil your scalp, you're literally feeding the fungus. The fungus and the yeast live off of oil, because it's living off the oils that our scalps are overproducing. So don't add more oil, because you're just making it worse. The first shampoo I'm going to show you guys is a medicated shampoo. Again, I'm going to show you the alternative to this. So I can't pronounce this, and I am missing a nail. Here it is. My setup is really weird. This is the name of the shampoo. So they give everyone this shampoo. This shampoo is also good for ringworm. So there's that. Anybody who has SD knows when you go to the doctor, they're going to prescribe you this shampoo. It doesn't matter if they prescribe you the medical oil, anything, they're going to give you this shampoo. This shampoo works. It does soothe it. It cleans your scalp. So basically, I can't pronounce that word, so I'm going to try. Don't make fun of me. Ketoconazole shampoo. So this is 2% ketoconazole shampoo. 2% is what you have to get prescribed. Anything above 1% has to be prescribed by a doctor. Okay? So let's talk about the next one. We're going to switch this over. If you can't afford that, here's an alternative. I haven't opened it yet. So this is, I think it's pronounced Nizoral. If you guys can read the bottle.
I know it's backwards.
Keena calls that. Oh God, whatever. It has that same thing. Is this is 2%. This Keena calls shampoo is 1%. So you can get this off the shelves. I purchased this from Target. I have not used it yet. I have not opened it, but I read the reviews on Target.com and Amazon, and it had really, really good reviews. Again, I feel like if you don't afford to really go to a dermatologist and get the medicated shampoo, this here is the next best thing. I have not used it. That's why it's in the bottle. But again, I use this. Anyway, anytime you purchase things, make sure you read the back because I used a shampoo and didn't read the back and thought it didn't work for my scalp, and it did. So the next shampoo, everyone knows about these. I'm a shampoo addict, that you can see. So T-Gel, Neutrogena's T-Gel, you can get this at any drugstore. So the pros of this is it works. It does. It clears my scalp out, but maybe not as long as the medicated shampoo. So within about 2 days, I have to rewash my hair. This is really stripping. If you have textured hair like mine's, 4C, Z, D, whatever, it is really, really drying. So my tip for you is if you use this shampoo, don't wash all of your hair. Just put this on your scalp and rinse it off your scalp. Don't pull it through the hair because it is very drying. But it does work, and it's another thing that you can get over the counter. It's at the bottom, basically. It's basically tar. It's like a tar shampoo if you see at the bottom. So it's okay. They also have another one that no one really talks about. It's called T-Sal, but it says it's good for dermatitis. So again, let me get closer. It's called T-Sal. I think this one is a little bit more gentle. So it's T-Sal. Right on there, you see it says seborrheic dermatitis. It says seborrheic dermatitis. So in this one, it has 3% salicylic acid. I have not used this one yet either, but again, the reviews were amazing. Same thing as the T-Gel. I feel like just put it on your scalp, don't pull it all the way through. And let me just show you the difference. I got these at Target. Sorry, I have herbs palsy, so that's why my little chicken arm is like that. So this is only 4.5 ounces. Let me smell this. I never even opened it to smell it, to tell you. I should. Smells like plastic, but yeah, all of these shampoos. Try to figure out which one you think will work best for you. To me, I feel like if you really, really have SD, seborrheic dermatitis, your first one you should try is this one because this is the closest, again, to the medical shampoo that dermatologists prescribe you. So on to the next shampoo. The reason why I'm showing so many shampoos is because I wash my hair every 3 days. I have to because of the buildup. I don't pull these shampoos through. I just clear my scalp. The next shampoo is this Pure Oils. I got this shampoo from Sally's. Can you guys see it?
I tried to look for this shampoo on Sallys.com, but I didn't see it and not quite sure why it's selling for $24 on Amazon. So yeah.
So let me tell you about this. I was washing my hair with this in the I didn't read the directions, and I was putting this in my scalp and just rinsing it off. And I complained that it didn't work. It really, really worked. After I left this on my scalp for about the 2 to 3 minutes, and I maybe left it on a little bit longer, that I read on the back of here, my scalp was clear for a good 4 to.
What I mean by that is usually I wash my hair every 3 days. But what I'll do is if I try a new shampoo, I'll try to stretch it and see how long my scalp can stay clear before it starts to flake and get really oily and itchy.
Days. I was really, that it has apple cider vinegar in it, because if you know, apple cider vinegar is shampoo we're going to talk about is, I love this shampoo. Aveeno's apple cider, I have to do this because I have the flash on. Aveeno's apple cider vinegar shampoo. I love this shampoo. Let me tell you about this one. So I picked this up off a whim because I was looking for apple cider vinegar shampoo. I didn't realize this had apple cider vinegar in it already. Ended up picking this up and washing my hair with it. It is very gentle, even though it says it clarifies. It didn't pull, it didn't, but my scalp was so clean and clear. Like, I didn't have flakes, and I didn't have to wash. Like I told you, I wash every 3 days. I got to stretch out for another, basically, after I use this for a week. Shampoo works freaking amazing. I'm in a lock group on Facebook, and another guy with really long locks was raving about it. He uses the conditioner as well. So this is a 10. I like it. You don't have to let this one sit on your scalp. You can just put it on and rinse it. But as you see, it's only a little. I only use a little bit because I have to go buy more, and I'm like, I don't want to use all of my shampoo. But yes, this is, for me, it's a 10, and it smells like apples. You can't really smell the vinegar in it. So those are all the shampoos. You're not supposed to put oils on seborrheic dermatitis. Miss Malay's Organic Mint Almond Oil. I don't know what it is about this. When I had a flare before I went to the dermatologist, I had a flea back, and I ended up just kind of grabbing this oil. I ended up just kind of grabbing it and putting it on my scalp, and it did relieve. It relieved it a lot. But if you feel like you need to put oil on your scalp, this is the oil that you should definitely try out. I really like, and you don't need that much. You get 8 ounces of this. So yeah, those are all the products that I use on my seborrheic dermatitis. Definitely don't let it discourage you if you have locks and you have seborrheic dermatitis. Get a routine. Like I said, for me, my routine is I wash every 3 days. People already have a stigma about locks. People think that locks are dirty. People think that locks stink. And when you have a SD, you feel like, oh my gosh, people are going to see these flakes and I'm going to be that stereotype. Just don't be discouraged. Just definitely get into a routine and stick with it. Also, another thing, I live in Ohio, so we have hard water. Hard water affects any product you wash your hair with. Any product you use, hard water will affect it. So, and also hard water is bad for seborrheic dermatitis. It is really, I guess, kind of balances out hard water. So apple cider vinegar balances out hard water. So that's what's really good about these shampoos that have apple cider vinegar in them. But yes, if you have hard water, maybe look into a water softener. They make them for the shower. I wash my hair in the shower, so they make them for the shower, and you will notice the difference. I remember buying one, and I had to buy another one. My hair was growing so good. My hair was softer. My skin was softer because that hard water will take you out. Even it'll make your face break out. Hard water is like the devil's juice. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But seriously, it's really, really bad for your hair and your scalp. So sometimes people are constantly washing their hair with shampoos and they're wondering why it's not working. It's definitely the water. So look into it. You can go on Amazon and buy filters. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. I know I talk too much and too fast, but peace.